Hey guys, happy Vlogmas number 21. So I am here wanting to talk about something that's actually been kind of stirring up in my personal YouTube feed, and also the reason why I haven't been here as much over the last couple days. I'm still on my personal journey, kind of my ups and downs, sticking with veganism, but really trying to figure out how to consistently get enough food in my body every day to sustain me, to keep my energy up, just all of it. So it's holiday time, it's an inconsistent schedule, it's a lot of visiting, it's trying to plan things out. And I'm really learning a lot about myself and my need to plan everything ahead of time, to have meals ready to go, to have certain foods that are just kind of grab and go ready. And so anyway, as a result of all the recent craziness, it's been really easy for me to become undercarbed. And so I was watching a video this morning, and this has inspired this video. I was watching Pau Simeon's two-part series on mental illness. And I've mentioned in the past, about 10 or 12 years ago, I was medicated for depression. I had a series of life events, as well as just things that were going on within my body. And I was given medication. Specifically, I was given Celexa. I spent 3 weeks on this drug, and it was the most terrifying time of my life. I decided that after that 3 weeks, I was willing to be sad versus how I felt. I basically felt no emotions anymore. And worst of all is I took on the emotions of the people around me. So 3 weeks of that, and I basically made it my mission to deal with this tendency in any way possible that does not involve medication. Thus, my journey with plant-based nutrition and my journey into the world of health food and healing and $1,000 appointments and all this stuff began. My personal education began a lot sooner than that, but when I came off that medication, it was like, time to get really strict. So I've been basically spent the last decade dabbling and trying to find things that really made a marked difference. And it wasn't until I started taking the advice of some high-carb vegans on YouTube. Of all the books I read and all this stuff, it was the YouTubers that have been living it and experiencing it, and then sharing their experiences. And listening to the suggestion of 10 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight has been the greatest single piece of advice I have ever received. And so for me, this is so if you're having like a kind of dormant, sedentary day, that's your baseline. And I know I've heard Pau Simeon / Vegan Proper, I'm not sure what your name is anymore, but I know you've mentioned also add an extra 10 grams of carbs per hour of exercise. I think that's what it was. So anyway, my personal goal is between 550 and 600 grams of carbs, which means between 2,200 and 2,400 calories as a baseline if I was just eating carbs. But if I'm eating plant foods, there's naturally going to be protein and there's naturally going to be fat. My smoothie that I had this morning that was just raw fruit and nothing else had 10 grams of protein in it. I don't worry about protein, and you shouldn't either. If you're getting that 10 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight into your body from plant foods, there's no issue. You're going to get the healthy fats that your body needs in small quantities, and you're going to need the protein that you're going to get the protein that your body needs. You don't have to worry about it. It's just getting enough food in your body. So anyway, when I started following this advice, I think it was the first day that I was able to get actually 3,000 calories in my body, like kind of spread out throughout the day, approximately 1,000 calorie breakfast, 1,000 calorie lunch, 1,000 calorie dinner. So I target for about 200 grams of carbs per meal, just kind of evenly space it throughout the day. It makes it easier at nighttime. I find if I don't get those breakfast and lunch carbs in, dinner is just like the whole night is a mess, and I have to start all over again the next day. So anyway, the first day that I was able to get that first, hit that 3,000 mark, get that, eating the way I should, I felt so good. I went to work and I felt so happy. I was excited to be around people. I'm generally a pretty positive, happy person, but I had more patience than I normally do. Dealing with customers, at the time I was working at a health food store, having people come in with their problems, with their questions, I was patient. I wanted to help them. And here and there I would kind of share what I was personally doing. I used to be the girl that would carry like this many supplements around with me, and then I'd have like, okay, well at 10 a.m. I have to take this, this, and this, and 11:30 I take this, and this has to be with food, and this has to be half an hour before food, and it's just crazy. Get the calories in, get it in from plant foods, eat a variety of colors of foods, and you're going to get most of your bases covered. So anyway, following that I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I don't plan these videos. I just kind of talk to the camera. So anyway, bringing it all back around, my kind of what I have finally found that works for me, my natural antidepressant is getting that 10 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight, and even better, basically following the Raw Till 4 lifestyle and getting exercise in as well. When you get that in, you increase all of these positive chemicals. You're basically doing all the things that they promote antidepressants to do without any negative side effects. There's an amazing book by John Ratey. I think you can actually find him on YouTube as well. John, John Ratey. And he did a lot of research on getting your heart in a certain target zone and how that increases the positive chemicals. So anyway, carbs are my natural antidepressant. I just finished my smoothie. I'm about to move into lunch in the next half hour, and it is Christmas Day, so let's see how this day goes. I am going to be making a what I ate video for today, so we will see how that pans out. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. It's been like 8.5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed my kind of rant on my personal experience with antidepressants and what I find has been the most effective thing thus far, and I have no interest in ever straying away from this. Anyway, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, or if you really didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Let me know how you're feeling. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Comment down below if you have had any experience with medications. Have you experienced any positive effects with exercise, with diet, as far as if you have a tendency to move into depression, especially this time of year when the days are shorter, if you're in the kind of North America region like I am. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace out.